Then this is the third and last part of the patient medical history. Patient counseling is very important. Counseling of the patient during so many patient feel that they does not recover or they cannot cured during this disease, but the pharmacist, staff nurse or a doctor can give the assurance about the 100% cure of this type of the diseases. So that for that patient counseling is very important in terms of diseases. Patient counseling is defined as the providing medication information orally or in written form to the patient or their representatives on directions of use, advice on side effect, precautions, storage, diet and lifestyle modification. Lifestyle should be modified. This is the very important parts nowadays. How this type of the lifestyle medication is there. Lifestyle medication is given in terms of that the so many patients are very luxurious type of activity is there. Luxurious type of activity means what? They cannot walking properly or this type of mm, exercise is not there. So this type of the very leisure type of lifestyle is there. So if doctor said the patient can change the lifestyle, you should go for the walking or running or cycling. Is this type of the activities can be improved by the patient also. This type of the activity is very important. If the patient is suffering from the blood pressure or and diabetics, this type is their lifestyle has be should be drastically changed. Means what? You should not eat a lot of foods if the patient is suffering from the diabetes or hypertension. He should eat the specific type of food only which contain very low carbohydrate content is there. So this type of the advice should be given by the doctor, that is known as the advice on side effects, precautions, storage, diet and lifestyle modifications is very important in terms of patient counseling. Then objectives, what are the objectives should be fulfilled by the patient in counseling. The patient should recognize the importance of medication for his well-being. What are the importance is there? In patient understanding the strategies to deal with medication, side effects and drug interaction should be improved. If any patient is suffering from the side effects or interaction, that should be improved. So that is very important in terms of to increase to achieve the objectives of patient counseling. So improvement of the patient's health care. Then patient becomes an informed, efficient and active participant in disease treatment and self-care management. So that is very important. Patient becomes informing, he should give the information about the his diseases and its all type of medicines. Efficient and active participation in the disease treatment and self-care management. Self-care himself he can take the different types of activities, means healthy activities like exercise, or he can take the proteinous type of food should be there. Then drug interaction and adverse drug reaction should be prevented. That these two chapters we already studied, that is drug interactions and adverse drug reactions. So this can also be prevented if a doctor knows about the allergic of the different types of medicine and which drugs can be produce the reaction with the other drug, that is drug interactions, and should ensure the better patient compliance. Better compliance should be there. Compatibility of the drugs by the patient also be improved or increased. Then patient counseling consists of majorly three stages. One stage is known as the introduction of the doctor or pharmacist to the patient, and introduction of the patient to the your doctor or pharmacist. Then process, content and issue regarding. Issue regarding means which type of issue is there. Issue of the allergy, issue of the medicine, issue of the treatment, which type of issue is there, that is one. And conclusion means which type of medicine should be prescribed and which type of medicine should not be prescribed, that should be known as the conclusion. The introduction part is known as the first part of the patient counseling. So first is known as the review the patient's record. Previous record of the patient should be reviewed. That should be known that which type of medicine should be given or not. That preview is very important. We should delete the drugs which can produce the allergy or side effect to the patients, and we can delete it as well as addition the some type of drugs which can increase the health of the patient or betterment of the health of the patient. They introduce yourself, that is you are a pharmacist or you are a doctor which can counseling the patient in proper amount, proper way. Then explain purpose of counseling. You should give the counseling different types of which purpose you should make the counseling for the betterment of the your patient. Then obtain drug related information such as allergies, use of herbals, means which type of medicine information has been taken by the patients, allergies, and use of different types of herbals which does not have the any significant type of the activity or significant type of the betterment to the patient, that should also be known by the doctors. Then assess the patient's understanding of the reasons of therapy. So all type of therapy should be known by the patient. What is the use of or what is the assessment of the drug to the patient's activity or patient's disease health will be there. Then issues regarding manner, which type of manner the doctor or pharmacist should be speak to the patient. So it is a type of disease, means medical terminology is may be present during these activities. So but medical terminology should not be used. The patient and the doctor and pharmacist should or a sister should give the information during the diseases or therapies or treatment to the patient in easy language or its local language. That is first part is known as the use language that the patient understand. You can give the information to the Marathi or Hindi or any local languages to the patient. Here the patient can be understand. So that should be known as a around. Medical terminology should not be used because the patient does not know the any medical terms, medical terminology patient. So that is the first part. Then second, present facts and concept in simple words in logical manner, means how many days you require to take the medicine or how many days you should be have the admit to the hospital into the simple manner, logical manner should be uh, understand to the patient in simple words or logical words is there. Then use open-ended questions. Open-ended means you can easily understand the question and the patient easily give answer to the doctor or pharmacist questions. So that is the open-ended questions. Then conclusion verify the patient understanding by the your feedback. That is the what is the verify and patient's understanding by feedback means patient understanding your questions or not, and he is giving the proper type of the answers or not. So that is known as the different your feedback given by the patient, means the patient have the its proper treatment, benefit treatment or significant activity or significant reliefness is given or not. Treatment is going to give the relief, that is given by the feedback of the patient. Then summarize by emphasizing the key points. Summarize the key points means what are the key points of the patient's information that should be given, that is known as the allergy and ADR and drug interaction. That should be very key points, that should be very important. Then give an opportunity to the patient to put forward any concerns. Any concern means any doubt by the patient is given by the patient to the doctor. What are the consequences, means if patient is very apprehended or very angry or any frighten is there, so patient doctor or sister should make his calm and give the his seriousness, and he can give the information of the your medication and your diseases. So this type is very important. So patient should not skip any type of the medication during the therapy or treatment. So these are the conclusion of the your activity of the patient counseling. So patient counseling is very important. So so many patients has been said that if doctor asked about their health, The patient says 50% of my health is improved. So that is very important. That is known as what? Patient counseling. Patient counseling is very important with the medicine also. Then functions of patient counseling. What are the major functions or should be achieved by the patient counseling? One is effective patient counseling aim to produce the following result. This result can be found or functions can be found during the patient counseling. Better patient understanding of their illness and the role of medication in its treatment. So understand the illness and role of medication, that we already studied about the illness or diseases and use of treatment. Then improved medication adherence. Adherence means the patient is not ready to take the patient, so that's why you should increase the doctor should increase the patient's behavior to take the medicine regularly. More effective drug treatment. If the patient is taken regularly or timely doses, the he can be able to very fast to betterment or very fast relievement. Then reduce incident of adverse effects and unnecessary healthcare cost. If incidence of reduce this type of patient counseling will reduce the incident of adverse effect will be reduced due to the patient counseling, and unnecessary healthcare cost, and due to the adverse effect healthcare cost may be increased, so healthcare cost should also be decreased for this purpose. Improved quality of the life for the patient. Due to the patient counseling, the quality of the life of the patient has also increased. Better coping strategies to deal with the medication related adverse effects. That is, better coping strategies means these strategies patient counseling are not better coping means he can be managed to the environment of the hospital. He understand the therapy or treatment to deal with the medication related your adverse effect, so that can be increased, adverse effect can be reduced overall. Then counseling area should be some type of the isolated area, so other patient or other any staff member should not be there. So this is known as the counseling area, very important. The patient should be considered semi private area, away from the other people and distractions. So many people should not be there, or any distraction means disturbance should not also be there. The patient perceive the counseling area as confidential. The patient's information should be confidential. It should not be made the public. That also be considered the pharmacist code. Secure and conducive to learning. Secure and easy to understand, easy to learn. That is the secure and conducive learning. This help ensure both parties are focused on the discussion and minimize the interruptions and distraction. And so that's why they can give the proper type of treatment. It provides an opportunity for patients to ask the questions they may be hesitant to ask in the public. So, opportunity for the patient also to take the to ask the question to the patient also, to the doctor also. So this is the counseling area which is important for the counseling. So these are so many effects or so many uses of the counseling is there. Better treatment, to reduce the ADR, to reduce the drug interaction. For all these purpose, patient counseling is very important. So that is the end of the third part of